Hello, and welcome to the 2024 Christmas special. My name is cLEb, and today I'm going to tell you a story. It is a story about cheer and tragedy, but most importantly, a story about Link and his friend. A friend who has lost her gift, and only Link can get it back. So sit back, relax, grab yourself a hot cup of chocolate, and let's begin this Christmas story. 'Twas a crisp holiday night in the peaceful town, where the snow fell gently to the ground. Link was sitting by a cozy warm fire, but trouble was soon about to transpire.
Oh no, my truffle, it's gone, it's missing, what trouble?
Link hurried over to witness the commotion, and was taken aback by the current notion.
Help me, my truffle is gone, now for Christmas gifts I have none.
Link, gazing at the child, felt her disappointment, and as for Christmas, she had lost all enjoyment.
Link, please, can you find me another? It was round and tasty and black in color. I don't know where they grow, but I know where I got mine. It was at the Lucky Clover Gazette just behind.
He agreed to the Rito, and with a truffle he should return.
Don't worry, little one, I will ease your concern. A truffle I will find just for you. A truffle round, tasty, and new.
So with that, he followed the trail through the snowy expanse. With a hope in his heart, to the Gazette he would prance. The first stop was the Gazette. This is where the truffles were that Link could get. Link went to the owner and proposed a question.
Do you have any truffles ready for digestion?
The owner responded,
I believe we do, behind the stable. They're located right underneath the gable.
Link thanked the owner and proceeded to the back, only to be met with a heart attack. There were no truffles to be found, not up top, in the middle, or even on the ground.
Where have all the truffles gone? Maybe the stable owner got them from somewhere else beyond.
Link, now troubled with having to look somewhere yonder, went back to the stable owner to ponder.
About the truffles in the back, you must have been mistaken. Every last truffle has been taken.
Well, the last truffle I gave was to the Rito child. If you want to, you can find more in the wild. I recommend going to the stable northeast of this one. You might have a better chance of finding a ton. There you can discuss the matters with the stable ranger. I caution you, however, because he were as full of danger.
Now, with the new plan in hand, Link said his farewells, and walked to the stable with the sound of bells. Link made it to the stable with a look of surprise, because along the path no monsters would arise. The walk across the wasteland was long and cold, and the light of the day was growing old. He walked into the stable and asked around, but was soon greeted by a man, the renowned.
Hello, young traveler. What brings you here? The middle of nowhere, the cold frontier?
Link was pleased to meet the man, and started to ask the question at hand.
I've come here to acquire a truffle from this rotunda. That's why I've trekked to this vast tundra. It's for a friend who's in despair, and I need to find a treat for her. Just share.
Ah, a treat for your friend, you say. A truffle. Ah, I can show you the way. I know where they grow, but only a few. 3 locations that you could see to. 1. A labyrinth on a cliff and a maze inside. To the center you shall go and find a truffle beside. 2. A grove filled with snow and staggered colonnade. A top and bottom land with a truffle it will trade. 3. A hot spring cove, a crack in the wall, a truffle buried deep inside, and a tunnel to crawl. That third area isn't worth all the struggle. It's buried deep in the mountains amongst the rubble.
With the new information gathered in a clump, Link would now search for a fresh mushroom, a plum. As he gathered himself, he ran to the first location, the labyrinth on a cliff, a tricky situation. And there it was, the pillars of coiled stone. The labyrinth in the blizzard sat alone. He entered the maze and ran for a while, just to get lost in a true trial.
This is awful. I'm stuck in this maze. If I don't find my way out, I'll be trapped here for days.
But Link knew he had to keep going, to find the truffle that he was owing. So he began left, right, left, right, left, right, left, walking in a zigzag like a weft. And on one turn he took, laying there in full bloom, round in shape, black in color, an iron shroom. Not what he was looking for.
So you're telling me I went through that trial and tribulation just to find this wretched abomination?
Link, sulking down in his cold boots, now had to find his way all the way back to the roots. Now, upon exit, he reminded himself of the locations given and proceeded to hike to the next position.
That first location I went to was nothing special. I hope at the next one there's no challenge to wrestle.
Link had now arrived at his second location, which, like the other ones, would be quite the situation. He was on the bottom layer of these slopes and columns. It would almost be a perfect place to slalom, which means to ski. Link walked around, aimless at first, but soon came upon a cave for the worst. As he went inside, venturing deeper and deeper, he stumbled across a big pack of monsters and the cave keeper.
The other side might have what I'm looking for. A wonderful treat sat right on the floor.
Link very carefully managed to sneak by, almost getting caught, but he made it to the other side. Now out of the cave, he searched for the gift, when he came across a chunk of ice buried in the drift. But when he ventured closer, the ice turned into malice. It rose out of the ground, revealing an ice talus.
Oh goodness grief, this is not good. I must get through this ice block that has suddenly stood.
Link, with sword drawn in hand, now had to fight the Cold Grand. He ran around carefully, dodging the frigid opponent, and was focused on the battle in the moment. He aimed for the target, which was a big clump of rocks, and shot his bow to bring him to a shock. Link threw a berry of fire to douse the ice and melt its entire. He got on the rock to strike an impression, just to teach the monster a valuable lesson. Once the rock fell and popped into nothing, Link looked once more, just for something.
I can't believe this. There's nothing here. I just need a truffle to suddenly appear.
But unfortunately for Link, he would find none, so he gathered himself to another location, the last one. Link now arrived at the final location, a cave standing still waiting for investigation. Link grew weary of searching for truffles that grew abundant, and the locations given to him were seeming more redundant. As Link searched and searched, not seeing the goal, he came across a small opening, a hole. He brushed it aside, not craving more adventure, but when a faint glow gleamed from, he sought to venture. He crawled through the hole quite begrudgingly, and the light grew brighter and brighter more suddenly. And as he crawled through the hole where the faint light beamed, he entered a cave where no words could describe the beauty that gleamed. And it was almost as the beauty was scripted, but past the lights, a lone truffle depicted. The round black mushroom was sitting in peace, and now all of Link's toiling was then released. He took the truffle cold in hand, then admired the gems that would stand. And stand there he did, taking it all in, as time for Christmas dinner was waning thin. He exited the glowing cave and headed back to the child who sent him to find the truffle she lacked. And so there Link was, back where he started, with a gift in hand, protected and guarded. Link made it to the Rito, patiently waiting, showing the gift and her heart inflating.
A truffle, you found one for me. Thanks a lot, Link. At dinner I will see.
You are very welcome, Rito child. Make sure to have a great Christmas and stay beguiled.
So now that the Rito and Link were full of cheer, they had one last thought that they needed to hear.
When Christmas comes, you may feel down.
But cheer can be anywhere, even in Rito Town.
With gifts to be shared and kindness aflutter,
We can show how much we care for one another.
Thank you so much for watching this 2024 Christmas special. I really hope you enjoyed. I want to give a huge thanks to Nat13, Mouse Fairy, Levi, and Connor for making this video possible. I hope all of you have a Merry Christmas and a Happy 2025, and thanks for watching.